So, why in the world did you decide to make a windshield when there's windshields that you can buy?
Well, there's two out there that you can buy for the Segway. First one is stock, or you could get other ones that have like air thing pockets in the bottom that allow air in it. But being a solid windshield, it collects dust. Doesn't really give you the airflow through it, like not having a windshield at all.
Like those vents,
Yeah, but they really truly don't do a whole lot.
almost non-existent.
Yes. So the other option is the flip ups, as you put on yours.
The Super ATV.
Oh, they're great. They come out here, you flip your little switch, you can lift it up. The problem is for me, they sit out right to about here.
You may notice he's slightly taller than me.
It's a little bit, but with it being down like that and extending, it takes away a lot of your distance.
And it does interfere occasionally with me. I have to tilt, move around to see.
And there's nothing wrong with it. It's a great windshield.
I love it.
I didn't care for it.
So, you decided to make one.
Yes, I did.
Well, let's see how this works. All right, so let's take a look at the finished product, and then we can talk about the different pieces and how it all was created.
Okay, using the windshield that I had, which was yours, I had initially had a stock windshield, which gave me this little, where it hooked up in the top. Now that may be different with other windshields. I don't remember, I don't know.
But having the metal with the bolts is kind of nice for...
Yeah, the
Well, let's
plastic.
show them what we're talking about. Are you actually... Okay.
Oh, wait a minute.
What?
We just made it work.
Oh, no, it does. It goes down.
That's as hard as it is.
Of course, you do have to undo...
Well, yeah, you're right. I have to see what I did though is when I cut everything is I wanted to make sure, because I already had these nice hold downs and I wanted to keep those.
Yeah, so this was a one piece that slid under here. It came with a slot here and a slot here on both sides.
Correct.
And I could have ordered it with metal clamps, but I did the Velcro because I thought I might want to take it off sometime.
Correct.
Once I put it on, I found what a pain in the butt it was, because you got to undo bolts for the roof to slide it up in there.
You're correct.
And it did not breathe well enough. You cook.
Yeah, that's unfortunately what you get with a solid full windshield. Now, I don't know if they make half windshields for this. They may.
I bet you could.
I didn't really check because, again, too, I wanted a full windshield, but I wanted the option of having the half windshield. So when I cut it, I wanted to leave the brackets or the mounts to where they were still usable, because I figured, how else am I going to keep this from doing that as you drive?
Yeah.
How hard is it to do? Not hard at all. You just open this up, they wrap right around, pull it tight, and it's there. So to undo it, I reach in there, and then I put it back on here so I don't lose them. And like we just showed, once you get that done, this is really all it takes. Now, as we drive, because we're driving, the wind's coming this way, this has a tendency to bounce, which you didn't like. So, I made a couple slots right here on both sides, made some Velcro brackets that will come up, come right through my slots.
Super easy and doesn't cost much of anything.
No, I'm right now probably at a $0 cost.
So
Other than
how
the
did you
actual
cut the
windshield.
slots? How did you do that?
Well, what I did was I used a drill bit and I made 4 holes, and then I took a jigsaw. There you go. Now once I put the other one on, it doesn't move. I did put in some pads on the sides so I don't really, scrape up the edges. But yeah, back to these holes. I put 2 holes on each one on both sides, and I just cut it with a jigsaw. The blade goes right into the hole that I cut, and then I just right straight across.
So he started with a solid piece and cut it into, well, this
3
piece,
sections.
This piece down here, 1, 2, 3.
Correct.
Now, luckily, he had this from his solid piece windshield, so I think that makes it much stronger having that. This plastic, I think, but it's very solid.
Yes, and you can get away without that. Okay, now this came with the stock windshield. If you want to just make this up from scratch, where all you're doing is buying a big chunk of plastic or you're getting it cut into pieces, which if I were going to do that, I would get a square cut for here, square cut for here, and this one I would also get a square cut. Then I would take and measure out my little, roundabout things so it'll set over everything. This one I would put a curve on, cut the curve on the top, and you can turn around because you've already got screws holes up here.
So here's a question. Maybe we need a tape to do it, but what are we talking about? 6-8 inches?
I think I got this in 12-inch. I don't remember.
Oh, there's some room up in the back.
Yeah, well, it goes up underneath here, but you could literally get it to where it goes up here. So you're looking at, 8 to 10 inches. You're going to cut off a bunch.
And then down here, we're talking
Probably another 8 to 10 inches.
And then whatever's different. Oh, and he did overlap. Oh, you're fastened. So when this goes up, it overlaps on this. And Larry also, what do you call this piece you put here?
Welting, window welt.
And
That actually came on the windshield on the top,
so you see how it's got overlap
and I
here.
moved it down.
This will not be watertight, and even if you don't have these air holes, it's still it's not watertight, but it protects you from almost everything.
Everything's short of the water.
Now, what about the hinging here for pivoting? What are these things, and how did you attach them?
Regular old hinges. Like I said, initially I used, like they did on the golf carts, where it ran the entire length. That didn't work because they moved. The vibration actually ended up working themselves out.
This thing does flex.
Yeah.
A little bit.
So I ended up and I put 4 regular piano hinges on it.
And we're just about the same length. They're about
Yeah.
8 inches, something like that.
Something I don't remember exactly what they are.
And you did 4 of them.
I did 4.
That does a really nice job for. Yeah, that's strong.
Okay, now what the total cost was if you do this by yourself?
Assuming you already have a windshield.
If you have a windshield, your cost is for the hinges,
And a
maybe
little,
some extra welting,
some Velcro straps if you don't have them.
and that's it. You're looking at probably $50 tops.
Oh,
If
and
that
how do you cut it?
How do I cut it? Well, there's a couple ways you can cut it. I did it with a jigsaw. What I did is when I measured out where I wanted it cut, put a piece of tape across it, wide enough to where when you run your saw, it's not going to do anything. And then put it on a flat table, put a straight jig across, or 2x4 rulers. Actually, a level will even work.
Fasten it down nice and tight.
Fasten it down where it's not going to move. That way it'll give you, to once you get going, you've got your nice straight cut. Up here, you've got to kind of do a round cut. I cut these down here to fit up to this.
And I saw him do this freehand with a jigsaw. If I did it freehand, it would be really ugly. But then again, if it's not too ugly, when you put this on, it hides it.
It hides a little. The cuts themselves were okay. I did put these on because I wanted to, try and minimize scratching as much as possible. I also, inside of here, this piece I ended up getting, I wanted it to be a little thicker, so when I got it, cut this down, I ended up putting L brackets on both sides, which gives me a lot more strength.
And how's that held to the cage?
There's a
Self-tapping screw.
self-tapping screw on that side, self-tapper on this side. I put a little bit of a pad on here on both sides.
And that looks tentacle.
Well, what I did was I tinted the first one I had, and I did a horrible job. So I had tinting that they use for like taillights. How you spray it on, so I just sprayed it on.
Oh, that's a spray?
Yeah.
Nice. And this helps. We don't have sun visors. Now you do.
Yeah. It helps actually quite a bit with the sun.
And it doesn't interfere with your driving when you don't need a sun visor.
Not at all.
Well, I think that's it. So if you guys have questions, comments, maybe tell us something that you did. Maybe you did something cooler, and Larry will say, "Hey, I want to do that." Let us know.
There is a company out there that does make these. They make them for other vehicles. Unfortunately, they don't make it for the Segway yet, for the Villain. I've talked with them numerous times. Matter of fact, I was going to drive up there and let them use it, but they wanted me to send a windshield in and this and that. And I said, you know what, I can do the same thing myself.
Well, a fellow that started riding with us recently, Harry, he has a fold down, but he bought that from somebody.
That was actually, he's got a glass windshield.
On his fold down?
Yes.
Ah, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, he's got a glass windshield. It's not a cheap windshield. It's a nice windshield, what he's got. Because with it being glass, you can use a windshield wiper on it.
I think he did have a windshield wiper.
Yeah.
Of course it's glass.
You can't use them on these, and everybody thinks I'm dumb, but the best thing that I found for plastic windshield is Windex and newspaper.
Where do you find newspaper?
I have it delivered. I'm still breaking that habit that I've been doing.
He's an old guy.
From years and years and years ago, that's what I use, and it works out great. It doesn't scratch it, it leaves its glass looks like glass.
And of course, I have the Super ATV flip windshield, but I had to pay for that. And I mean, if you don't have a windshield already, the Super ATV flip is a pretty good way to go. It's not a whole lot more than this solid piece was.
No, if you buy, that unit, or you buy a stock or solid one. So I'm not sure what the stock Segway was, but I'm guessing it was up in the 300 something range.
Yeah, $300 to $400 for a solid, and it's not much more, especially if you catch a sale on that Super ATV flip. I love that thing, but like he said, it doesn't really go up high enough, so it does interfere a little bit, depending up, down. I can't remember.
It goes out, but what happens is it goes all the way out to here, and that's where the problem is.
And if you watch my videos, you'll see it's always in my video because the camera's mounted over there and you can see the edge of it.
Yeah. But either way, both of them will do exactly what you need. This way, if you've got a windshield already, hey, go for it. It doesn't cost that much.
I think that wraps it up, and hopefully you can find a description under my video. There will be links to Super ATV and whatever else I think makes sense for this video.
Yeah, if any other questions, Ed can put my link for Facebook. I'm on Facebook. If you want to send me an instant message and you need any help, I have no problems. I'll give you a call back or, help you out as much as I can.
Yeah, his phone number will be in just no. All right, thanks for watching.